friends, families, lovelies, I am sad. I mean, if you've been watching me or if you've been following my tutorials for some time, you should know that I love using stats for most of my work. This is what I mean. This is stud, okay? And these stats, I use them usually for, beaded beaded stud earrings like this. Okay, now I'm going to show you. If you look up here, you realize that this earring is stuck to my ears, and it's with the help of this kind of studs. And when you look up, you would also see that beaded earring has a stud at the back. Now ask me where these studs are. They are not working anymore, my people. Like, I love using studs a lot at the back because they look cute. Look at that. When I wear it, looks so cute. Okay, and look at this one. Isn't it lovely? See, so I've changed my mind. I mean, I feel like I need to, it's either the base of it is not working, the glue is, I use this kind of glue. Let me show you. I use E6000, and that is what works for me. I recommend this glue for most beaders. All right, but this time it looks like, I feel like it is the stud that is causing it. It's not able to glue well with the bead, because these are glass beads, and I don't know. Yeah, so I have decided to, instead of me to use studs, now you would know, if you follow me, you would know that I have changed so many things. I'll be changing my way of attaching my hooks or studs to my, or finishing off my projects. Okay, so this, for instance, I decided to end it with this is also a kind of stud, but I feel like it's a hook at the same time, because it dangles. Whenever you put a project beneath it, it sways like this. Sorry, I'm at home, so you hear some sounds around, and these are tenants. Okay, it dangles. Yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing. Instead of me using stud for this, I'm going to use this kind of stud or a hook, and let's see how this goes. First of all, I'm African and I'm Ghanaian. This outfit do not mean anything. Okay, so before I proceed with this tutorial, please don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with me. I just feel like wearing black on black. Okay, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm good. God is in control. Right. And before I continue, yes, let me say, or let me mention the materials I'll be using. I would need orange nylon thread, since I'll be working on this orange beaded earring. Okay, and I also need, or I'll be using this pink or pinkish, should I say pink or pinkish thread, okay, for this beautiful beaded fringe earring, stud earring here, right? Yeah, so if you've just joined my channel or you are just coming in, I'd like to inform you that the only thing you'll be learning is for you to be able to know how to attach studs to this beautiful earring here. Okay, and of course I'll need my beading needle, and also my long nose plier. Right, now when I start, you will understand why I will need my long nose plier, my pair of scissors here as well. Yeah, so let's continue with this project. I'm done with the first one. Okay, and it's looking good already. Now I mentioned that I'll need a long nose plier. I wouldn't need a long nose plier. Sometimes certain projects require you to tilt this part a little bit, so I thought I would need this to maybe turn it this way, turn it in a horizontal way, if that's the right way to use, but it's in a good place, so I wouldn't need a long nose plier. Yeah, and this one is done. This earring is looking so gorgeous, and I'll be having a tutorial on just this part here, maybe the full tutorial on this, but in different colors, so stay tuned. Now, since I'm going to attach a new stud, okay, or a hook, it's a stud and it's a hook at the same time, I guess. I'd have to start from somewhere to be able to secure the working thread, so let's see. at the top here where I'm going to attach the stud. All right, so I pick up my stud this way, so it's going to be like this in between. Okay, so I go through my stud like this, my needle and thread. Most important thing is I just have to check if it's in the better position, if it's facing this way. Okay, and then I go through the beads from here, and then I go through the stud again. So I'm going to do this about 4 times round to make it steady. Okay, you see, I'll see you back after 2 rounds. Okay, I'm done with it, guys. So the last part was I had to cut off the excess. There's nothing new to it. The most important thing is how to, attach your stud or your hook to your earring, and going through it with a needle, how to start and then how to finish it. Okay, yeah, I didn't show you the last part because I know it's really obvious. Just, I told you I'll be going through it 2 times, and I mean it's the same procedure I use. Yeah, so please don't be confused, and in any case I have a tutorial for this, so please check it out. I'm going to put a link in the description as well for you to see. Now I'm done with the orange project, so I have to put away the orange nylon thread. Now start with the pink project. Yeah, so I've already threaded the needle and I'm done with one of the projects, or one of the earring, which is this. Okay, and this is going to be quite challenging for me because of the fringes here. When I was doing this, it was blocking the way and it was tangling through, but I was able to finish in peace. Right, so in case you are doing something like this, please don't be worried. You just have to be patient. If you are putting a stud separately, you don't need too much thread. It's just length. Okay, depending on your kind of project you are doing anyway. Yeah, so I would attach, and it's going to be here. Okay, it's not going to be this at this point. It's going to be somewhere at the top. So let me look for a safe place where it's a little bit vacant. So to begin with, I'll go through some of the beads. Let me zoom in. This one looks a little dark, so let me zoom in for you to see. This pink is a little dark, so I understand if you cannot see properly, but we'll find our way, don't worry. I think I've been able to find my way up here. I believe you can all see. And yeah, so it's this project that I will need the long nose plier. I'd have to turn it this way, and it has to stay like this way, this part facing the other side. All right, so let's see what next. Yeah, it's going to be quite challenging because of the fringes. If I knew I had to use this kind of start, I would do it before attaching the fringe, but I mean it's only a coincidence, so let's help ourselves. I'm just trying to oh my gosh, this, so let's see. Yeah, so from here what I'll do is I'll go down. Don't worry if you cannot see from here. This is not the main project, so don't worry. I'm trying to find my way back up through the hole again. Okay, and I'll be doing this about 3 more times. So I've done the first one. This is the second part, the second round. Yeah. Okay, and this is the hole. I believe you can see. And then down the next bead. Once again, please don't get worried if you can't see this. The main tutorial is there. I'll put it up in the link so you get to know how I started. Okay, don't worry. All right, I'll do the rest of camera, the next 2 rounds of camera, and then get back to you. Enough. I think it's enough now, so I'll finally cut the excess. Yeah, then here we are. It's all done. And these stars look gorgeous. I am loving them right now, guys. They are hooks and they are studs at the same time, and I'm happy I changed it. It's almost like the very first one. Okay, it's not even dangling too much, and I'm loving this. And here's the other one. Look at that. How gorgeous, how gorgeous. And they really match with the dark silver here. Can't you see? Yes, I'm going to put a link in the description of how the whole earring was done. Okay, so please check it out. And this is only about how to attach a new stud or a new hook to these earrings. And if you don't get to see the whole project, don't worry, just click on the link that I'll be put in the description, okay, and then you can watch the whole tutorial for free. Thank you so much, guys, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Have a nice time. Bye.